Mimobi Biakwaba Eba Melodies TV. So there is a story that is currently trending in Ghana. Na yakwako ye nipe eyana issues be say no. It's sort of it happens in life. Now, eyana may report on stories be say in the first place, say the lessons are ewomu ayin na yebetumi esuano. Most of it's one of the reasons in eyana me pese me kasafa de we. Probably you might have heard, okay, the drama between Daddy Lumba. Meka say ninyerenum mienu a Daddy Lumba fimu and semwa ebobo ban and semwa ekoso any insensem no. Now I'm going to give you the brief because I've been following the story for a while now, and the Daddy Lumba ebusuan phone so a press release be about betuja. Now we are going to go into it because personally I feel like that the Lumba ebusuan for press release name semwa wa more kano. Charlie some way, and you clearly will notice that, or you clearly will know say that the Lumba bonyum Emma or Tre say new wichi and a new witch, probably something like this might be happening into Nanka ebusuan fontenas no and kasa no mun CC BBI, but it looks like and no it's really not going to happen like that. Now but before that in the mesre obi biara wo tie me bia no se wo tie me na we fuso ana wo dofo bia ne fuso a please mesre take action, because if we can see e de yare don bebre nenam e de stroke who be sa doctor say what's the first sign so we be benya diabetes obeka tro say if we can see who be say what's the first sign so we be benya heart attack yabeka tro say if we can see. Now I'm speaking this way because me first na me fuso and then me fire flat. Now there is a book no a better nyama miensa. Yes, nyama miensa na latest by 1 month you are going to see how your stomach is going to reduce. But na book no emfoni no and that screen so no. Per book ni binato is just 100 cedis. Okay, you can get the book on WhatsApp through PDF or tree video, and then this is the number 055-807-4986. 055-807-4986. You can call or WhatsApp this number, and then you get the book in a PDF or tree video format. Now, if a hard copy of the book now or outside of Ghana, there is a link in the comment box. Click on that link and then grab the book for yourself. Now, yanko a year in semnimu intino meba mamini ya can book me once maybe mamin. So the woman on your screen say oye Daddy Lumba eyere, right? Say we oye Daddy Lumba area na oneno ewo Germany. Na whatever they were going through ebusianfo nsensem they no mo go through nini na no enye ende ne betina ha. No one actually, I mean eye aware munsem, but omo ware ye I think say ewo Germany court in krate mu no yenim so mo aware. But later Ghana fo hu say Daddy Lumba esanso any oba foforo ba betina. Okay, I don't want to mix up the names and all that. Me ne din omudin ya na confuse me, but we anamami Daddy Lumba ne yebeka se ne area no ne Germany. And later when you oba foforo e ba betina. Na Daddy Lumba e free mu no ama asem no aye wuburuja, because you see the amamre Ghana amamre and they say ekunu wu a you allow the widow to perform some rites. Okay, I think say problem na eba sisia no and say who is going to perform the rites? Daddy Lumba ne yere na no ne no ware ye ewo Germany no ana say foforo na wo ba betena ne nchen no ana foforo na no ne no e ba be movie on no hwan e ne ba be perform right no eho enem sa asem no efri a eba. But it looks like allegedly no Daddy Lumba ebusuan for ekokofa the second lady so uncle no mba be performing the rites. Ena mami Daddy Lumba the first wife I don't know whether she's Daddy Lumba's first wife, but in this case, right, in the order of things, I don't know her first wife. And I'm a first wife, akakotro wama ne lawyers akakotro letter akwakoma court say ono ena waware na Germany ena ne Daddy Lumba ware ye omo aye wedding na ye ni enim say court wedding there oya especially even in Ghana oya court wedding we are untumi nsanso nko ware obi emete ichi ba oya mamre there na obetumi aware obi ababete ichi nto in law no it looks like she's the one who is going to be recognized as the married woman, okay? Until all country court ne say court ne ma Daddy Lumba busuanfo no emma wono na wonye the widowed right no. Ono na wonye amamre no. Kunafo amamre no ono ne ema ne nye na baako no maye ma ne nye. Nti eno na de nsem bebre aiden aba and the woko social media just say Omwate camp. But there is a lesson in it for a lot of Ghanaians. Because our idea, you see, it has become part of our society. Say, even though these days data shows say our area and all those things, no, they are really not. It's not working like it used to be, no. But still, it's part of our society. We are the Engrana at a point in life, above than a social construct. Say at a point in life, you need to get married. So once you get to know things like this and then courtings and semno, I think that it's going to help. And then they are semno. And then that Lumba busian for Ed in Krata Babatuja. Now me reading Krata now in Krata no tea and someone wamoka womuna. Tea for in semno is serious. Now as a young guy, me tea me young worry. But as a young guy, anyway. Let me show you. But we are going to read what they are saying, and we are going to go into the legal matters of things. Now, I'll say for Akosia Sewa Fosu, Germany, response to the complaints of Akosia Sewa Fosu on matters relating to the late Charles Kojo Fosu, aka Daddy Lumba. And this is coming from Daddy Lumba Busian for lawyers. Baba Jamal and Associates. Okay, Baba Jamal. Alright. I say, we are solicitors for the Fosu family of Pakoso and Insuta, the family of the late Charles Kojo Fosu, aka Daddy Lumba, and on whose instruction we respond to your 2 letters to the family dated 1st September 2025 and 10th September 2025 respectively. Our instructions are that your client, Akosia Sewa Fosu of Germany, refused to relocate with her then husband Daddy Lumba to Ghana for medical help when the latter was seriously ill some 15 years ago and therefore deserted him in his difficult time of need. Did Daddy Lumba busuanfo nsem omo kan say? Embra Daddy Lumba yare ye 15 years ago a wo pese oba Ghana ba gi ayaresa. Okache ne yiri we say one ne yiri ne mbra ne yiri ne ka se wonye one ne mba. Ema allegedly no ne yiri no eji Daddy Lumba mu yaya ema Daddy Lumba e de na rewo say me dofo e wo say wo tre say one me beti na afebo no ahotre baaye no o ma me ho atre me we jai me. Basically that's what the family and Daddy Lumba ni ha obeka in same way in 19 no ebusuanfo ne nsem omo kan no. Number 2 was say your client on 4th February 2018 wrote to the late Daddy Lumba expressing her intentions to initiate divorce proceedings against him, raising many unfounded allegations which the late Daddy Lumba denied. In a letter dated 27th February 2018, the then lawyers for the late Daddy Lumba responded to the letter and called the bluff of your client to proceed with her threats to initiate divorce proceedings since he had moved on with his life after her desertion. Okay. It's almost say in 2018, Mami Etron Krata Kokoma Daddy Lumba say, Obeso Jaino. Ena or this subobo Daddy Lumba na you can say oba de subobo Obema, Waonim, Obadi or this Obema, Yasemba Copena, Zawaka for Bafofro. And you say that Lumba, I mean, it's not being said in this letter, but me and I'm a demadrinka. Into your need, fat to baby. And you say that Lumba born semi guye. Say that be in some way can in ano. Ababi enim. That Lumba catch and say, Mati, open so divorcing me, go ahead. Na me hotre me a me say, Brana beja me no se umbano. Me no. Ma pim baby di mitia eden afa. Basically, that Lumba, a busian for lawyers and some more canon. The third point also, we wish to state that your client has already presented traditional drinks to the family of the late Daddy Lumba to signify the dissolution of the marriage, which the late Daddy Lumba acknowledged. By the traditions of the Akans generally, and Fosu royal family in particular, which we have no doubt you are familiar with, the presentation of drinks by a wife to the family of the husband, when accepted effectively, dissolves the marriage between the two. It was a mami edensa bread that the Lumba busian for. Na kan for amamre de o de nsa ba the bread that the Lumba busian for. Na tre se ya je nsa na tre se aware na egu. Inti omo that the Lumba busian for nenim de aware no egu. Also, when a person is deceased, the body and funeral arrangement of the person belongs to the family, and therefore your client has no right to determine how the Fosu royal family let's go to the next one. How the Fosu royal family buries their dead. Your client's name, if it appears in the funeral brochures at all, will be a favor from the family because of the children she has with him. Hey, Charlie, the Baba Jamal, an associate, no. You see what in someone more cannot seriously, I don't know, but that the Lumba busian for lawyers and someone more cannot. I know she, papa. And I don't know why they are doing this, but in some no she. But we are going to talk about the technicalities. Yenye ngrofo ayako law school there. Now so common sense ne cases kakra ye treaty or platform we so no ye betumi de adwan fa ho akebi. The fourth point was say our client informs us that Priscilla Ofori, aka Odobroni, is married to the late Daddy Lumba and was the woman who lived with him through thick and thin and were blessed with 6 children. For over 15 years, they lived together till his final day on earth. Suffice it to say that when your client deserted the late Daddy Lumba, Odobroni was there for him. It is therefore our clear instructions to state that Odobroni is a recognized wife of the late Daddy Lumba, and same is recognized by the Fosu royal family. Omotre say 15 years ago, Mami Oja Daddy Lumba hono. Daddy Lumba pepe oba fofre fe no Odobroni. Mami na watina Daddy Lumba nchenya ama wone Daddy Lumba was 6. Na Daddy Lumba owu kra no na mami nchenya na note. Ti omo ebusuafo ne de. Esan se mami ono ano so Daddy Lumba mu kakra mbra mami first mami ne jai ne ho Daddy Lumba no odi are ho nti. Mami we eno mode no ebe yekuna. Also, in respect of the properties of the late Daddy Lumba, we wish to state that all his properties forms part of his estate, which the family together with the children of the late Daddy Lumba and their mothers shall work together to ensure ensure fair distribution to all who are entitled to benefit. Until then, let all persons stay away from properties till it is properly and legally dealt with. We therefore advise your client to work and comply with the decisions of the Fosu royal family to ensure a peaceful and befitting funeral for their late royal. Also, as the late lawyers of the late Daddy Lumba before his demise, as her last lawyers of the late Daddy Lumba before his demise, we have in our custody some instructions from late Daddy Lumba which serves as a guide to the family as to how he wants his funeral and burial to be conducted, as well as the distribution of his estate. Not just say lawyers need to say that the Lumba lankasa no etre womo owua senya yen kra nechi senya yen che ne japade. Finally, to avoid any unproductive litigation among the family and the children that may result in shame for the dead, the Fosu family is open to all for peaceful discussions, including your client, to ensure a befitting burial for the late Daddy Lumba. Now, this is what I'm going to say. Daddy Lumba is a figure, right? We all know Daddy Lumba is a huge figure in Ghana. Now, in Sembise, someone may say, yes, in Penyufon Bremo. That is all I can say. In Sembise, yes, in Penyufon Bremo. Because I don't like the tonation of Sir Daddy Lumba lawyers. Because technically, okay, see, I can technically, or the Nsamba, but a court is not going to. I don't think court behe and crat and say divorce me also ana. So the Nsamba divorce no ekoso. But the me can say ebusian phone brim. Yen omontina asem no so no mon set asem because that Lumba free away free mo no. Say asem we ekoso ana ekosi na omo kan say no mo kan say omo ahwe ya edi ningwase na ebre Daddy Lumba. Ati ase. Edi ningwase ebre Daddy Lumba. Ebe kan Ghana for so because we are just about this obi atena say eh Ghana mema de esa but one say that Lumba ebusian phone so nsem a wo mo kan no. Obia ebe so tre say da bi nso de oye nini nso de oye nini ati ase. Same way there. Anyway, won't try your comment box to me.